In this video we are going to show you how we can use Stable Diffusion, create similar looking different pictures. As we have seen over and over again, it's one of the biggest challenges of AI-powered tools. Trying to make all different pictures look the same is a big challenge. But if you know the right ways to do it and use the right tools, you can definitely do it. There's this new AI tool called Automatic1111, using it with Stable Diffusion. This small invention would help anyone succeed if they are trying to create AI pictures for Instagram. We're going to show you how to do this in this video tutorial. For that, we are not going to any other specific tool to help you mix AI-made pictures with real pictures, or even without needing any other software besides Automatic1111. So, without further ado, let's dive right in right now. To start our project, we need to get some very important pieces. Imagine we're building a puzzle, and the first piece is something called the hyper-realism checkpoint model. This is a special tool that helps make pictures look super real, just like we talked about in few of our previous videos or have been shown in them. To get this tool, go to a website called civi-ti.com, download the hyper-realism checkpoint model, and put it in a special folder called Models that is part of something bigger, called Stable Diffusion. Next, we have to use another cool tool, named hyper-realism helper LoRa. Think of LoRa as a magic brush that makes pictures look even more real by adding tiny details to the skin, like freckles or a little shine, making everything look like it's not just a drawing. We would put this magic brush in a special box inside the Models folder called LoRa. Now, we're moving on to add some superpowers to our project with things called extensions. These are like game upgrades for our project. We'll use two upgrades, Ultimate SD Upscale and Roop. Adding them is super easy. With something called Automatic1111, it's like the command center for our project. We just have to find where it says extensions, choose to add them by their web addresses. We would copy and paste these from the popular platform, GitHub, and then, boom, we have got the upgrades. After we are done adding them, we would need to turn the command center off and on again to make sure everything works great. Since we are here, we are going to deal with the image-to-image part first. So for that, we need to have the hyper-realism checkpoint activated, then we will go to the InPaint function, select the image, and start swapping the face. So, here, you should keep in mind that we should focus on facial and neck areas much, keeping the default settings with a minor tweak to the mask padding pixels to 50. Choose DPM++ Keras as the sampling method, setting the steps between 25 and 30. Now, we would employ the aspect ratio calculator to fine-tune the image dimensions, aiming for a width of 1024 pixels to the heights of 1536 pixels. Adjust the CFG scale to 6 and set the noise strength to a balanced range of 0.40 to 0.50. Now, we will use the Open Pose feature in the same segment, focusing solely on the face and the preprocessor settings, just to ensure extreme precision as our prime focus, and have it separately to keep the image in control, for the ideal preview of the changes. Now, we have to enter Roop, a great extension within Automatic1111 designed for effortless face swapping, that also help us do everything without learning LoRa in the first place. So, we will choose a high-definition portrait as our swap for face. We will keep the basic settings, stick to the default settings. Do some extensive prompting, and, of course, clear the clutter of elements we don't want to have, and watch as the new face blends seamlessly, maintaining edge and hair integrity. So, then, our last step reveals the well-immersed face swap, like the real one. Now, we can beautify it with the realistic skin textures, so big thanks to the hyper-realism helper. While applying these settings to the remaining images, we must maintain the consistency. It's worth noting the slight variations due to differences in the original face's shape, pose, and lighting. This technique's versatility goes on to the other various checkpoint models, and also increases its utility. So, that was all about creating unchanged character, stories in Stable Diffusion realistic model. Thanks for watching. Please show your support by subscribing, liking and sharing this video and helping us grow. Stay tuned for our next tutorial.